We're up, I think. I want to say we're up. Yeah, we're up. We're up on both. All right, let's get in here. I want to finish Korriban, chat. That's my goal right now. That starts with the tomb of Ajanta Paul. I've got some Republic credits that I'm fiddling with while I think through my various puzzles. I think the Ajanta Paul tome is very much a puzzle tomb, if I recall correctly. Apparently very much a get exploded. I recall that. Bust it up. Yeah, let's actually do the attacks. Okay, well, you can, I mean, you can attack one close to you, it's fine. Flurried up. Easy. I thought maybe we could loot the corpse first, but evidently we need to wait a second. Datapad. Oh boy. Whoa, look how dark we are suddenly. We were pretty light-sided at one point. We're like kind of edging dark mode. The Revan, I imagine the Revan stuff combined with some of the decisions we've made here have really pushed us into the dark mode territory. What datapad do you think it's going to be, chat? Which of the 40 million datapads will I have to click? That's Kalonord. That's Bastila. This one. Sith archaeologist Varen Gall. Most of it consists of uninteresting. Strangely enough, I found traces of Thurangen in the tomb, Michael. This is an unstable black rock used as fuel by lesser races. It's a coal. Perhaps the ancient Sith on Korriban used as a power source. It is volatile and dangerous substance and reacts violently to fire. It's coal. Okay. Oh, good. I was so worried that I might not immediately have to go scroll through to find another datapad, but datapad seems to have once belonged to an enterprising young Sith student who ventured into the tomb of in search of Ajanta Paul's sword. One of his entries is note, there has to be some way to get past this obelisk blocking the bridge. It seems to be made of some kind of unstable material. I'm willing to bet some kind of energy discharge will set it off. Okay, we have a series of guard droids over here. Are we gonna have a third datapad? No, thank God. Okay, let me see this rune-covered obelisk. That is not a defunct droid. Let's rip a save here, chat. We want to give this thing like a thermal detonator, right? Yeah. Okay, we got a real situation over there, it seems like. We got a real situation over there, it seems like. Okay. Okay, okay. Jolie, buddy, pal. You got one job. And it's destroy droid. HK? You got one job. And it's rip ion grenades. Mike? One job. Ion grenades.
What?
Mike is paralyzed because he doesn't have ion grenades. Jolie, buddy, come on. You're a smart guy. Probably not Flurry, right? Probably not Flurry. Probably the spell destroy droid. Like just like in the way so he can't cast it. Okay. We did it. Took a little bit, but we got there. Lever. Not clear what the lever did. That's okay. Med pack. Check my phone. Answer my wife. It's important to answer your wife. It must be the
Too long in the cold.
oh, another person.
Dark.
It's got to be the last
Again.
one that's all the puzzles.
Human.
Well, this you don't see every day. This is an old spirit full of the Force.
Ooh, we got a ghost.
Its great
Force ghost.
sadness and regret. Walk carefully.
A Jedi here? Why have you come to this dark place, Jedi? Why disturb my sleepless rest?
Are you a Junta Paul?
I had a name once. Ajunta Paul.
Whoa.
Yes, that was my name. I was one of many.
It's
You were
crazy that a
servants of
Junta
the
Paul
dark
looks
side.
almost
Sith
exactly
Lord,
like every
called
generic
ourselves.
Sith apprentice.
So proud. In the end, we were not so proud. We hid from those we had betrayed. We fell, and I knew it would be so.
You were a Sith Lord from ancient times?
Ancient. Has it been so long that you used the word ancient? I have been here so long, so lost. I cannot remember.
You almost feel a little bad for the
We were
Sith Lord.
the first to rebel.
Not like
Betray.
actually,
To surrender ourselves to the dark
but
side.
a little.
So strong, we thought. So wrong. We hid from the Jedi, but it was not they who destroyed us. Is it not obvious what we did? We destroyed each other.
Yeah, sort of the classic
Desired
Sith move, right?
secrets of each
Just
other
constantly
to increase our
constantly
power.
destroying one another.
We battled until finally our fortress rained down on top of us.
The Sith consumed themselves, did they? I suppose that eventually they'd be all they'd have left to fight.
And so, here, our old secret is buried, and none of us hold it anymore. Is that not right? Our power fled. Oh, what became of us? Do the Sith still thrive? Did they ever return?
Yeah, they came back. We'll give them the generic.
So much time has passed, and yet we have learned nothing. Nothing.
Have you heard of me, Agenda Paul? I'm Darth Revan. Why are you here?
Remain? Do I remain? I have regretted for so long all that I have done. My sword, I filled it with my pride, and it is buried with me now. A corpse, as I am a corpse.
I did already open the
Dead
tome.
as my faith
Tomb.
is
Why do I keep
dead.
saying tome?
And I
It's
shall
a fucking
remain
book.
here, surrounded by
That's not true.
blackness in death as in life.
I need the sword.
Of course you do. You seek my power. Will it destroy
I'm gonna be honest
as
with
it
you,
did me?
Agenda. We got these
I
things
wish
called
my sword
lightsabers,
to be
and
taken
so
away from here. I do not wish it to
I
rot
mostly want the
away
sword as
I
like
have.
a.
I command this of you.
What do you want me to do with it?
If you are wise, you will not.
I'm kind of like, I'm thinking I hang it on the wall. That's sort of where my head is at.
There are
'Cause I'm not gonna use it.
blades within
I have a
some of
lightsaber.
us. Only one is truly my soul, but it has been so long. I do not remember which.
3 blades
Find the sword that is mine.
is mine and place it on the statue. If it is truly mine, then it is yours. If the sword
Then
isn't
you
yours,
must. I do remember. I am that which
grips the heart in fright, hearkens the night, and silences
the
light.
It was written of my sword long, long ago. Go then, find.
Okay. So we have sort of a riddle, chat. It really seems like it's probably this one. Also, apropos of nothing, had I not read the description, the dark side being shown as a double-edged sword feels like it's probably right. Right? That's sort of like, that's the move.
Yes, that is the one. That is the blade that destroyed me. Take it. Take it.
Of course I knew that.
Even. Take them and go. My darkness awaits me. Our oldest.
Okay, you don't.
I shall not tell you.
Can I just keep yelling it? I'll probably get experience, right? What a disappointment.
Then feed.
Okay, first, you know how it is. We hit him with the master speed. Flurry, flurry, flurry. I don't have any anti-ghost moves, but I suspect that this will be enough. My anti-ghost move is several lightsaber swings in sequence, which has been known to defeat most. I'm really starting to get a little dark here, chat. Things are starting to get a little dark on the old Jacob Jast spectrum. We're starting to turn a little red. I probably need to pump at least 1 point into treat injury. I'm not healing a lot off these med packs. What do I want, even power-wise? Probably destroy droid, right? Should I start? Maybe I should start plunging down into, what level am I? 18? I cap at 20 in this game. I'm just trying to remember. I think we're gonna end up fighting quite a number of like organic Rakatans towards the end of this game. So let's go ahead and we can use our remaining 3 force points that we're going to have, including that one, to get us to Force Insanity so that we maybe don't just have to bring Jolie Bindo with us everywhere. Even though we will likely still bring Jolie Bindo with us everywhere.
I saw you come in here and I rather figured you'd make it all the way to the sarcophagus.
Am I gonna have to kill this guy now too?
Isn't it obvious? I've been hoping that someone would do the dirty work in retrieving the sword of Ajunta Paul for some time.
Shardan.
It's been quite a while.
Listen, buddy.
Typical.
I actually just
Always
killed
jump at what they perceive
Ajunta
to be
Paul's
the easiest
ghost,
path.
which is a crazy sentence.
Touch the master's blade and lose an arm, meat bag.
Now that you have it, I just thought I'd relieve you of it. It must be quite a burden after all.
Ooh, I like Persuade Lie. I love lying.
Nice try.
It didn't
I
work.
may not know what the sword looks like, but I'm no gullible fool. I'm not
Ooh,
about to
we could give him the
master
wrong
test your
sword,
Master Uthar.
probably, right?
I may like you well enough, but being a Sith is all about taking chances with him.
He doesn't know what the sword looks
So
like.
make it easier on both of us.
Let's give him the
Hand
wrong
over the
sword. Let's make him look like a fool. Just let me get it out.
Fine. No tricks, though. I'm watching you.
No tricks, buddy.
See? I knew you and I could work this out.
I love that.
I'll be rewarded well for
I love to make a
You'll
fool
do
out of
fine,
a
I'm sure.
silly little Sith boy. Korriban doesn't really feel like a lawn planet, right? Was this named? No, it's just central. I'll have to look at what side quests we have. Actually, maybe let's just look at that now. Why? Hey, why wait? Active quest by order received. Let's go down here. This is not in any kind of order. I'll gain favor with Master Uthar for that. We're going for the Korriban thing. Uthara Ban has chosen you to be part of her plot to Yeah. Okay, we got that. Oh, I wanted to go back to Uthara and see if I can tell her that I told him. We have to... I want to see how many times we can swing the double cross, you know? I suspect the answer is quite often. Did we go into these Chirac caves? I don't think we did. Yeah, I don't think we went in here. Why did it pick the back one? Oh, that's so annoying. Just hit this one. Hit any one. Oh, they're making a horrible noise. We got him though. Force speed. And go. Make a beeline for the one in the back. For some reason, still the first one we ever spot. I lost my mouse. Game's actually very hard to play when you don't have a cursor suddenly. There we go. Chewed corpse. Okay. Done. Oh, there was one more. I lied. Not quite done. You do really... The dual wield plus flurry plus speed thing is just... It feels like a cheat code, you know? You're just attacking so much. I don't even have force speed on right now, and I'm still attacking so much. There's also nobody that told me to go into the Chirac cave, but... Oh, a Tarantatic. These are the big anti-force guys. The force eaters, as it were. We can take this guy out. Oh yeah, we're cruising. Wait for the poison gas to eliminate itself, maybe. This cave is huge. I weirdly don't remember this cave at all, but it has been over 15 years since I was on this planet. So. Got remains over here. Oh, second set of remains too. Keldroma robes and Duron's journal. That's gonna be Ulick Keldroma, who famously fell to the dark side and then betrayed his master, Exarchun, to defeat him. The question on everyone's mind, though, is that actually there are two Keldromas. Restricted to light side. These robes were created as a gift for K Keldroma during the war. K himself wore the robes in his duel against Ulick Keldroma, his brother who had fallen to the dark side. Yeah, and K dies here. These are passed to Duron, K's cousin, when he joined the Jedi, but Duron... Okay, what did Duron had a data pad too, right? What did Duron's datapad say? Duron's journal. Korriban is everything I imagined and feared. I can feel the power of the dark side here. I can sense the evil Tarantatic hiding in this evil place. Killed it already. Shayla and I have decided to venture forth into the Valley of the Sith Lord in search of the creatures. I only wish Gunhan was still with us. Why couldn't he just accept that Shayla and I are in love? Maybe it's good that he left after all. Huh. He was certain that they could defeat it. Somehow, chat, I got a feeling these are the two corpses. Masasi ceremonial armor. Hey, Jolie is a good guy, right? Yo, Jolie. Buddy. Have I got the stuff for... Oh, he's not. Never mind. Jolie. Never mind. Ready. You get nothing. Can you maybe rip a heal? Thank you. Okay. Well, you get nothing. I forgot Jolie's like firmly in the middle. This cave exit leads to the inhospitable, pardon me, surface of the planet. There's nothing left for you to see there. Okay. I tabbed out of the game by accident. Anything over here? No, just a quick skeleton. Just normal Sith stuff. You know, you see skeleton, run from skeleton, that kind of thing. Ow. There's people in here. Oh. I mean, let's have a chat with these guys.
Whoever you are. We're not going back to the academy. We'll kill you rather than go back.
I'm not. What are you? Yeah. What are you on
To
about?
kill us or bring us back. I find that hard to believe. The only way into these caves is through the academy. You must be a Sith.
That's
so
true.
What is it then? If you're
I'm
not
Darth
here to
Revan.
kill us or bring us back, why are you here? Speak up.
Slow down and tell me what you're
So
doing
you
here.
don't know
Yeah.
about us. I don't know if I'm ready to believe that.
Give me
or
this.
not,
Give me the skinny
but
here.
I'll play along for the moment. My name is Thalia May. The others here and myself refused to murder a bunch of people on a whim from Master Uthar. So here we are.
Okay.
We thought that becoming a Sith was what we always wanted, but that wasn't true. Now all we want is to get out of here. Fair enough?
Maybe I can help you.
Help us? Why should I believe that this isn't some kind of trick? You want to help us?
Big persuade,
All right.
everyone.
I can think of a way. We're stuck in these caves, obviously, or we would have been long gone. There's a passage to the surface through the caves, but we're blocked by some
I got
kind of
great
large
news for you.
creature. We can't defeat it. If you could kill it and clear up the passageway for us, we could
Already
escape.
dead.
That would be help enough. Can you do that?
The passage is already clear.
It's clear. We can go. Thank you.
That's the Jacob Jast slash
I
Darth
wasn't
Revan
expecting
guarantee.
anyone in the academy.
You give me a
But you're not
quest.
the only one
Maybe
who knows.
I've already completed the quest.
Maybe. Maybe the Jedi will accept us. I've seen how evil the dark side is. Maybe I could try. At any rate, thank you again. You've saved our lives.
No problem. Light side experience points gained. Nope. Gray. Ow. Well, that was a good little side adventure real quick. A quick cave check. Can I just rip a... Good enough. Must gather your party before venturing forth. Jolie, buddy. We gotta keep up. We're on the clock here. You know? We're in. Let's go tell this guy about all the cool stuff we made.
Ah, what is this you bring me, Shardan?
It is none other than the sword of Ajunta Paul, Master.
Fool. All the trouble you went through for your deception, and you did not even make an effort to verify the sword's authenticity.
Ha!
Master, what do you mean?
There is no place for fools amongst the Sith. Begone.
Bye-bye, Shardan. Oh! Bye-bye, Shardan. Did I really not? Oh no, the other door, that short door goes to the thing. We need to go to the bedrooms real quick. I just want to see if I can tell Euthura about the plot before we, no, Euthura. Footlocker? No. Before we, you know, really push this plot along here. Last show.
You? I remember you from the colony.
Oh,
Can't
this was
believe
the
you
girl that
actually
was so
made it into
rude
the
to me.
academy. My name is Lasho. Remember it, for I'll be the one who earns the prestige to move on. You'll have to be
Incorrect.
satisfied with next year, I suppose. Just figure that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead.
What's the surefire way? I'm gonna persuade her to tell me.
I found an artifact that will impress Uthar far more than anything you could ever scrounge up.
Doubt it.
I'll win for sure. I don't have it just yet. I'll get it when I'm good and ready. Like I would tell you. Why don't I just let you rob me while you're at it?
Come on, tell me.
So what if it is? I'll get it eventually, regardless. Nothing good comes without a bit of a fight.
Tell me.
Motto, more
Come
or less.
on.
Now, where are you going with this, I wonder?
Forget it. You? Forget. You? 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 Help me get it?
Ha ha!
I suppose I could.
Always
use
remember,
some
chat.
help.
It's a
The
video
artifact I
game.
know of certainly won't be easy to take. But why should I work with you?
Ooh, flattery.
Flattery, is it? I suppose it's
Jacob
possible that
Jast.
Master Uthar could award both of us prestige. We'd be ahead of the others, for
It's
sure.
a fool, Javen.
Unfortunately,
It's
the
a
Holocron lies
foolproof
in the gullet of a
system.
Tukata mother.
You
Can
just
arrange
keep
for us to
trying.
meet her, but you're going to have to help me in putting her
KOTOR
down.
is where
That
the
make sense to
phrase
you?
"if at first
Go
you
into the
don't
valley when you're
succeed,
prepared,
try
Rash.
try
I'll be
again"
amongst the central
originated
pillars
from.
near the north end.
Why do you think this holocron's so important?
Because it probably contains secrets from the time when the Sith ruins on the... And I'm just supposed to trust you? You're the one who has to work on this, remember? You
Fair
watch
point.
me, and I'll watch you.
Fair
I
point.
don't trust you any more than you trust me. If you don't like...
Let's not ask
Remember,
what a holocron
the
is,
central
chat.
pillars in the valley.
On the channel Holocron Hoard, let's not ask what a holocron is. That one I think we can field on our own. We can probably handle that particular line of inquiry. Okay, well, I guess we're not actually done out there. Oh, I still didn't do the Euthura thing that I wanted to do. Hold on. Oh, I already went down this one. She's in the next. Why do they make all the bedrooms look the same? Is she there? Nope. Is she... Did I open this foot? I must have. I feel like there's no possible footlocker that has gone unopened on this planet. There she is. Let's tell her about the old double cross.
You're a rather tricky human, aren't you? However did you manage to convince Kelegwyn to reveal himself to you? No matter. I applaud you for the maneuver at any rate.
You're welcome. He wouldn't have
I
lasted.
suppose so. The weak can surprise you sometimes with their strength, however. He could have surprised us. You
Doubt
have
it.
other things to turn your attention to, however, I'm sure. What do you need?
Well, Euthura, I have some news.
What? What's happened? Our plan is still intact, I hope.
He plans to have you fight me in the final test.
Ah, how very clever of him. Normally you would face some other student in the tomb, preferably one of the failed ones. Obviously Uthar has decided to get rid of me. But why? Did you say something to him?
Lie.
I truly doubt
Damn.
that. You are attempting to play both sides of the fence, I think. I respect that. You are playing a dangerous game, however. If you think Uthar will truly be so grateful to you for double-crossing me, think again. Your only chance lies with me. In the end, it works out better that it is only the two of us in the tomb with him, so long as we refuse to fight. Is there anything else I should know?
He wants you point. Yeah, let's tell her.
Let me see that. So it's true. Thank you for bringing this to me. Now I will be far stronger than Uthar expects. Here, this pass card will allow you access to Uthar's quarters. It's at the far end of the passages with the other quarters. Take this device as well, and put it inside his cot. No one should see you do it. Then Uthar will be too... Don't even think of failing.
Now, chat. Do we think I can tell Uthar about the new double cross? How many times can Jacob Jast really lay one in here? We do actually need to go out of the planet though. She could fast travel. Oh well. Let's go take care of the let's go take care of the, what was her name? She even told me to remember her name. And you'd think I'd remember given how many times I had to click her to successfully persuade her. I want to say LaShaw, maybe? Probably close enough, right? Aw, little baby Yoda emoji. We love that. What up, Grogu? I like the green in your name from the side. It just like weirdly matches the Grogu. Good call. She said she was going to be way up at the north pillars, right? I think that's right. Hello to you. Welcome to our Korriban beach vacation. Oh, she's way up here.
There you are, finally. If you were any later in showing up,
you
we
have
would have
so
had to
many
abandon this.
Grogu.
I've been calling for the Dakota
emoji.
mother in their language. She should respond fairly.
Emotes, I guess.
Here she comes now.
In the old Twitch. That being added.
Get ready. This will not be easy. She's a tough beast.
Okay. Let's do this. KOTOR's going well. This is, I don't know if you're familiar, but this is a project to play every Star Wars game. And we're pretty close to the end of KOTOR. We have to finish Korriban, and then this is our last, like, choosable planet. So, we'll be, we'll be pretty close to Wrapped, which means this game will be done next week.
To Master Uthar. I'll be sure to tell him of your contribution.
It still rips. I was really worried going into KOTOR about how the combat was going to hold up after so long. And I have been pleasantly surprised. It's like aged, obviously, and it feels old, but it's aged better than I thought it was going to be. I'll be taking that holocron back though, or we'll go together.
Forget it. I'm not waiting up for you. That wasn't our plan anyway.
No more arguing.
Over my dead body.
Oh, she did argue more. Well, now I feel kind of bad. I didn't intend to kill her. You know? I was gonna team for it. No dark side points for that. That means I think we played that conversation the correct way. Why can't I see her body though? She's gotta have a lootable body. There we go. There's the holocron, classic Verpine headband. Okay. We run back. I might tell my friends to watch Gillinor games without me. Yeah, the stories in this game are, it's unmatched. You know, we'll get into KOTOR 2 and stuff like that after we finish this one, but, truly great. A well-executed twist, a fairly tight story, which is nice. Oh, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Who are we waiting on? HK? Where you at, buddy? We'll give him a minute. Yeah, Definitely the best of all the stories that I've played so far. I'm having difficulty thinking about a Star Wars game off the dome that will have a better story. We'll handle KOTOR 2 when we get there. But beyond that, I don't know that they've ever produced a better story in a Star Wars game.
Yes?
Yo, he's coming.
Sure. Sure.
Jolie. Jolie, buddy. Turn around. Just a comedy of errors on those guys' parts. I'm gonna tell these guys. Not there when everyone else is. Just start without me. Yeah, the new Jedi games are like are also quite good. I really like Survivor. I really like Fallen Order. I think they're both really well executed stories. I think the reason I probably still edge KOTOR is the video game aspect of it specifically, right? Like Fallen Order and Survivor are good stories and good games, kind of divorced from one another. Still both good, but you can easily separate them. I think the thing that makes KOTOR and KOTOR 2 special specifically is the marriage between those two. Like they're good games and very, very good stories. And the mechanical execution of how those stories play out is very important. Here's maybe a way that I would word it. You could probably get somebody to watch a cutscene compilation of Fallen Order and Survivor, and they would be able to experience the story. Not as good as if you were actually the person playing it. You lose some tension and stuff like that, but relatively close. And I think that's much less true in the case of KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2. Like, you really have to play the game, I think, to...
Do not forget our agreement regarding Euthura's
to get everything out of it.
We shall put her in her place, should you reach the
all
final
good, though.
test.
I really like the new Jedi games. I wanted to see if I could tell her one more time. Wow, I have so much stuff to tell him. Let's give him the Jedi Holocron first.
I had heard that such an artifact existed. Tell me, young one, did you acquire the device by yourself?
No.
So I see. And Lasho, does she yet live?
Also no.
Well done. You gained an artifact through trickery.
They call him the
eliminated an
honest
opponent
Sith.
At the same time. That is deserving of great prestige. You have impressed me enough, by my estimation, to become a Sith in full. Congratulations.
That I told you one thing.
The others quite completely. You have but one final test which you must take. And
I
this
did.
requires us to travel
I did
to
kill
the
one.
tomb of Nagasado in the Valley of the Dark Lords. I would advise you to be rested and equipped before we leave. Return to your quarters. When you return, make sure that you have all you will need, for you will face your test alone. Go, and may the Force serve you well.
Why did HK walk through the screen like that? Oh my god. That's good stuff. Oh. Truly wonderful. You just... Oh man. I loved that. Okay, where's can I get into Uthar's room? No. Oh, it's Mike, it's right here. You can see it on the map. Use your eyeballs, Mike.
No problem.
Hello, Uthar's room. Hello, bed. Place the device. Give this a quick bash. See what Uthar's got going on in this joint. Nothing. Sick. Yeah, good use of time. I finished my water. Well, now I finished my water. We're on a drink 8 glasses of water a day.
I take it
New
you are
Year's
ready to
resolution
travel
chat.
to the tomb of Nagasado. Your final test should not be delayed.
I'm ready to go.
Then we go.
I think maybe that was actually my 3rd glass of water, but it's okay. Uthar then takes you and Euthura to the Sith tomb. Your companions are not permitted to join you. That's okay. Not gonna need them. I have a little thing called Force Speed,
Very well.
baby.
We are now ready for your final test, young Sith. You have earned the right to see if you shall become one of us.
Indeed you have.
Is that a tone of mischief in your voice, dear Euthura? You should know by now that no scheme is certain.
As should you, my master. But I was only agreeing with you. Should we not get on with the test?
Yes.
These two,
Yes, of course.
it would be good
We are in the
if they
sacred
just like
tomb
kind of
of
killed each
Nagasado,
other.
young one. The one discovered by Darth Malak and Darth Revan years ago. You are to follow in their footsteps and reach the ancient star map that lies deep within. There you will find.
I gotta tell you, that's gonna be pretty easy for me.
The lightsaber is for you. Your initiation
Darth
is
Revan.
Return to us once you have it. For you, the test does not end there.
Be very cautious here. This tomb is like the others in this valley, and many of its old defenses
I
remain active.
think,
Do you understand what I have told you?
chat,
Are you ready to begin?
I believe,
Good.
this
Euthura and
tomb
I
is
will await
where
your
the
return.
classic BioWare Tower of Hanoi puzzle is. And I love a Tower of Hanoi puzzle. Let's rip a save. We haven't ripped the save in a hot minute. New slot, save. Just. Naga Sadao. Easy. Okay, number 1, they got a raid. Seen about a million of these in my time. This is how you deal with a raid. There's another one. This is how you deal with a raid. Another one. This is how you deal with a raid. You'll notice how well that worked. Hit him with the med pack. Hello, Tower of Hanoi puzzle. We've made it. I'm trying to remember. So we go dunk, dunk. Yeah, okay. Done. 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 They call me the fastest Tower of Hanoi doer in the game. Middle. And then left. Right. Middle. Right. Easy. Easy, chat. Oh. Can we rip one of these down there? And then we'll just hit him with a bunch of flurries. He might be close. Oh, no, he's not. Wow, that thermal detonator really didn't do much to those guys, but that's okay. Easy. Easy solve. Med pack. You always check out the remains. You never know when they're gonna have a data pad, you know? Poison blade. Easy get. Next. Is that? A next door crystal. Not to be confused with a next door crystal. Which is mostly just a crystal your neighbors complain about. Now we go right. Hit by a quick bomb. Not a big deal. We don't worry about stuff like that. There's 2 Terrantatic here, which is crazy. It's time for everyone's favorite part of Knights of the Old Republic. Scrolling through your inventory to find your life support pack. Now this guy. Okay. It's time for everyone's favorite part of Knights of the Old Republic. Scrolling through your inventory to find your life support pack. Easy. Then we hit him with the old life support pack. Life support pack. Let's actually... Oh, I didn't hit the button. Whatever. Med packs. Is this guy gonna have like a data pad on him, maybe? Shayla's journal. Scroll, 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 scroll. Her last entry is particularly compelling. I have tracked the Terrantatic to the ambushed us in the Chirac caves to this tome. Gunhan for Duran's death. Okay, she's just really upset about her boyfriend, which makes sense. I thought maybe there was going to be a lever puzzle. It does seem like there's just sort of a lever. So, go ahead and rip that bad guy. Pillar of fire. Pillar of ice. And pillar of ice guy. Special cold grenade. Special fire grenade. Got both of them? Nice. Okay, we got a poison blade. Fix that problem real quick. Poison grenade. Or sorry, poison blade, fire grenade, ice grenade. Can't wait to hit another magical mine. Acid pool. Cold grenade. Perfect. Great. Hit the EpiPen real quick. I remember those puzzles being a lot harder. You know? Back in the day. That's a star map, all right. It does look like a star map. Get the Sith lightsaber. Run our way back. There they are. Hold on. Let's hit a med pack. One more normal med pack. This is probably gonna take too long, but we're gonna master speed ourselves right now anyways.
You return to us with the lightsaber in hand, as I knew you would.
The Force has served you well.
You took a great risk in acquiring the artifact. You used your mind and your power. No peaceful meditation, no pacifism. Sometimes you must fight in order to achieve. This gives you your passion. This makes you stronger. This is what makes you superior. That is the lesson we teach with that part of the final test. Do you understand?
The Sith are not the only ones who fight and take risks. Are you saying a Jedi couldn't have gotten the lightsaber? I wouldn't say I exerted myself getting this. Let's hit him with that.
Perhaps not to someone of your natural strength. The point is in the recognition of the nature of the act, rather than its sheer difficulty.
You're saying a Jedi couldn't have gotten the
acts,
lightsaber?
It is with skill, true. But the Jedi teach you that your passions are counterproductive. That strength is only found in peace. Did you not feel a moment of excitement in the tomb? Did your passions not flow and make you feel stronger?
He's making a lot of sense.
What purpose would be served by
I did get pretty excited when I saw the Tower of Hanoi puzzle.
Only the purpose of the Jedi. Through this, they would control you and restrict your potential.
I think I get it.
Good. The last part of your test will now commence. Here, you will learn the lesson of competition. All life must compete in order to flourish. Such is the natural way of the universe. To stand still is to know death. One must always be moving forward. So it is the same amongst the Sith. Compete or die. Mercy is irrelevant. So it behooves you in this final test to strike down one you are familiar with, for no other reason than to prove you are superior and without mercy. Normally, this would be against another student. You, however, get a special treat. You will fight Uthura here, my own apprentice.
You talk too much, old fool.
So, you know.
So I sabotaged Uther. So if it gives me the option, I'm gonna team up with him to kill Uthura first, and then kill Uther.
Master. My pupil stands with me.
Sadly, Uthura, it is you who are mistaken. Your pupil is more ambitious than you realize. Isn't that so, young one?
You're both mistaken.
You are indeed a fool. This makes no sense. You will never become a Sith if you turn on us both. What could you hope to accomplish?
I used you both to complete my mission.
Betrayed. He is a spy.
Do not fret, my dear. All will be...
Ha.
No.
Tough one, buddy.
My strength leaves me.
The poison. You will pay for
You gave me the poison.
will destroy you.
Hold on. I can't be gaslit. Let me hit you with a master speed. And then a quick flurry, flurry, flurry. I got force pushed, I think. I mean, froze. I got killed. I I got killed and I didn't save. We've all learned a valuable lesson about saving the video game. Okay, run it back, chat. We've all learned a valuable lesson about saving the video game. Okay. No, not that door. Not that door. Not the door we need. We want this door. I can't believe I have to do the tower up. I know I... One more time. Thank you. Crazy. Crazy to not save. All right. I think I was actually faster when I did this with clicking than I was just trying to do the numbers there. Done. Tower of Hanoi Part 2. Completed. Blur it up. Done. Life support pack. Monument. Poison blade. Learn from our mistakes real quick. Rip a save. Okay. Hi, doggy. I have 8 text messages? Jesus. Okay, here's what we do. We hit a master speed right now. We run slightly forward. We see that there's a Tarantatic. Adhesive grenade. Thermal detonator. Flurry flurry. Very busy. In retrospect, I don't know why I ran to the one I sealed. That was really stupid. That one was stuck over here. Why didn't I just kill the one that ran at me? Potentially saving myself from having to play the item inventory scrolling game again. Wow. Okay, we'll run it back. We'll run it back. This is a solvable problem. back we go. Let's rip. Let's loot this. Door. Walk slightly in. Get cutscene. Then we're gonna rip speed. Speed. Shield. This guy gets an adhesive grenade. And then... we go to inventory. We scroll down to our... For those that are watching that don't know why, you get a free use of a life support pack. Per turn if you do it through your inventory and through this combat interface. Lever. Kill our vice real quick. Give me the fire grenade real quick. Give me the life support pack real quick. Done. Okay, we're gonna go up here. We're gonna get to the front door. We're gonna rip a save. We're not gonna do the save that we just did. Save. Okay. Close. Use cold grenade. Frozen. We go across. We get our little star map cutscene. We take a bunch of damage for no reason, but rip like 40 med packs just in case. Thank you, star map. Sith lightsaber required. Go right here. Save game. Save. Okay, now, chat. Because we're gonna very quickly rip through this dialogue, we're gonna hit ourselves with a few things. We're gonna go hyper battle stimulant, Sith energy shield, master speed. Get in here.
So you return. You took some that.
I think I understand.
All life. No, you.
You're both mistaken. I choose me. I used you to complete the mission.
All will be.
Let's why don't we hit him with maybe force wave, and then go to her and go flurry. Ooh, tough one for these two. Very revenue for me. Chat. That's how you do it. Set him up, knock him down. Look at that. 1,500 credits, a couple grenades. What's Uther got on him? Sinagar Warsuit, Security Domination Interface, credits. Easy. We win. That's Korriban. What is the Sith Academy gonna do now that they don't have a leader? I guess technically I should be the leader. I killed everyone else. I got what I wanted. Is there like, what does the journal say now? Doesn't have an entry for it anymore. Yeah, the only thing left in the journal is go find the Starforge. Can I tell somebody? Can I tell Dak, like, hey, I killed everyone?
Back again? All right.
I was really hoping that would be the case. That felt like I had earned it, you know? I had earned the right to tell someone that I'm now the Lord of the Sith Academy. We're not running around with our lightsabers out enough. We gotta get these guys out and at them. Oh, there's a few people here.
You there.
Hello.
How is it that you're leaving Naga Sadow's tomb by yourself? You went in for your final test, didn't you?
I got what I wanted.
Master Uthar?
I am Revan. I have killed the master. You must bow down before me.
You lie. You are not.
But even if it's not Revan, what if Master Uthar is actually dead?
It's a good call. Good line of inquiry.
If Master Uthar is dead, then he was a weak fool. Now attack.
Okay, hold on. What buff do I have on right now? Sith Energy Shield. Okay. Let's hit him with this. Let's rip a quick Force Wave to start. Blow them all back. Then hit Master Speed. And then you're gonna get just like flurried to oblivion. Get in there, buddy. Make the most of this. That's one. That's two. Probably this one standing over here doing nothing. That's three. Do we think I'm gonna have to fight my way out of this entire academy? Kind of feels like the answer is going to be yes, right? Almost certainly feels like I'm going to have to fight my way to my ship. Or to Dreshte, at least. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, buckle up. Oh, Jolie's back. Oh, they're all back. Okay, this is gonna be a cinch. I didn't realize I got my boys back. Somewhere HK is dead. I don't know where he is, but he's dead. I wish him well. Let's move on. Where do we think HK is? Thank you, Jolie. Jolie is a cheat code, man. Force Insanity just obliterated those guys. I found HK. The entire academy just like reduced. Nothing going on.
And you need?
What?
Okay. To Dresh Day we go. Do we think there's going to be more combat in Dresh? Turns out yes. Turns out almost immediately. Sorry to that guy. So we are just going to literally fight our way out of Korriban. Did you start playing Dispatch? Is that why you're asking? Or have you just been thinking about it? That's what I want to know. Dude, I can't get out of the way, man. That's a great question, isn't it? Let me think for a sec while I just check, see if there's anything else I need to do in here. I don't think there is, but... So... I switched to game for Christmas. Nice. So I think there's a couple things that come to mind about that question. Number one, I think there's a chance that the new XCOM game actually has a lot of those elements in it. Zero Company, when it comes out next year. I think there's a chance that we might just see that happen in like the Clone Wars era in that game, which is pretty cool. I just started playing Chimera Squad, which is an XCOM game that has heavier like story elements in it. And they've repeatedly said that they want this to be like a strategy tactical game that leans heavier on the story. So I think that there's a chance that you could see similar elements, not to the extent that like Dispatch has, but something similar in there. I think the challenge with any game like that, you probably want it to be either, I guess it doesn't really matter. In my mind, there's two things that happen. You either want it to be like a very relationship focused game. I think the immediate occupation that lends itself best to that type of scenario is like a smuggler style game. You kind of manage some reputational stuff in Outlaws, right? Between all the crime syndicates. So I think like similar setting, similar vibe could work there. I think I would probably still pick, if I was picking a setting, High Republic or Old Republic. And the reason is mostly like meta, especially right now. Tangential media to the on-screen media, so anything that's not a TV show or a movie, has a very difficult time pushing the plot forward. It's very good at filling in gaps, but you can almost never make meaningful plot progression in the medium of video games, comics, or books, because you're trying to fit within the constraints. Now, obviously, this isn't necessarily the case, right? Like the Jedi games have good plot progression, but I think particularly just like in a game where you're trying to make decisions like that, you want a little more room to breathe plot-wise. I think High Republic and Old Republic both have the most room to breathe. One of the best things about the High Republic as an initiative was that it was just able to push the plot forward because it's so far removed from everything. You can still do that in an Imperial or post-Imperial plot game. It's just harder. You have to remove yourself. You can put yourself in different parts of the galaxy where it's easier to do that kind of thing. But it's the easiest in just like a medium that has almost no media attached to it. So I think like my gut says High Republic is where I would go. And I would go like probably after the books of the High Republic, but before Acolyte. It's probably where I would land timeline-wise if I was doing something like that. Final answer. Lock it in. But again, I think you actually are going to see a bunch of plot development like that come out of Zero Company. Dude, where is HK?
Master?
Phase 2 is good. Phase 2 has two
Sure.
YA novels that are actually pretty good too. I'm not a big, like, even for plot stuff, I typically won't read the YA novels unless they're highly recommended to me.
Hey there. What... It seems to me that if you don't really
But there were two in
remember
Phase 2 that were
anything
really,
about
really
being
good.
Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
Mission does not
I
care
don't
that I'm
see the
Revan.
Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace.
But I could still be a Sith Lord.
Hey
Oh
there.
wow, is that it?
Nope. Anything?
Okay, just make me a security spike.
Okay.
Thank you. Do we think Jolie has anything new to say now?
Got something on... Did I say that? Strange
There we go.
the tricks memory plays on you when you get older.
I want to go watch Gillinor Games, which my friends are already watching right now.
Didn't I say that my past was...
Yeah,
powerful?
I agree with
You
that.
don't see me poking
They
and
usually
prodding
don't.
you
I
with
used to read a ton of
questions,
them.
do you?
Specifically, I used to read a lot of like Clone Wars era ones back in the day. There were a lot of like decent Anakin Obi-Wan training ones in Legends continuity that I read quite a bit of, but not necessarily my cup of tea now. But if someone comes and says like, hey, this one's pretty good and has good plot stuff, in the case of these two for Phase 2 of High Republic, I will go read them. Or if I have to read them for a video, I read for the Star Wars Hunters video, there's a whole YA novel associated with it. That book was not spectacular, let's say, but I did read it. You know, I'll read it for the content.
I might be, but a mouthy young thing like yourself shouldn't get to call me an old coot, damn it. And besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking ancient history, probably before you
I
were born.
do want to hear Jolie. You're my favorite party member by a lot.
Oh, fine, fine. Have it your way. Just don't cry about it.
This is
later.
a good conversation to close
I
off
was an
on.
adventurer. Happy now? I wasn't even done with my Jedi training back then. I had a full head of hair and an eagerness to see absolutely everything. Sound familiar? The council was never happy with willful, brash Jolie.
I'm playing with a 3D printed back to vial right now. It's unpainted. It's just fresh plastic at this point.
Don't look at me like that, damn it. I wasn't always the wrinkled coot I am now, you know. I can still fight too. So wipe off that smirk I see there. By the
Too
time
verbose,
the
eh?
system was interdicted by its own king. He preferred
Sounds like
to
you
keep
might
his
like a
people
YA
starving
novel.
and poor. All the better to oppress them. The Senate was trying to negotiate a peace, but they
Yeah,
were getting
Runation's
nowhere
good.
as usual.
It's a good book.
I decided I wasn't going to wait. I found myself a ship and a partner.
An appropriate
and
level
we began
of
smuggling
lore setting
food and
context for League of
supplies to
Legends.
Yukata citizenry through the blockade.
Yeah, where'd you get all this money?
Well, we didn't buy all the equipment per se. Some were happy to donate goods. Some we just knew had more than they could use.
A little Robin Hoodie.
Stole is such a harsh word. They would have donated those goods readily enough if they were compassionate. I considered it.
Yeah, I didn't get that from Ruination, but maybe it's just been long enough since I read it. Or maybe it's like on the spectrum of like YA to George R.R. Martin. It's not 10 pages of describing a plate of food, you know? So maybe maybe my tolerance is high from those novels. Could be.
Well, as it happens, getting shot down turned out to be very fortunate. That day was the day well, that was the day I met my wife.
Crypticide, you want to play Zero Company. That's what you're describing. You're gonna have a blast with Zero Company, I bet. As long as you don't mind also playing the troop part of it. But I still gotta make my video on what a lot of people have not played XCOM. I learn constantly. But in XCOM, you're not just playing the like overhead strategy, turn-based piece. You're doing a lot of like resource management and stuff like that too. I think Zero Company will be better than a reskin of XCOM. Number one, it's been a long time since a new XCOM game actually came out. So, the bones of all XCOM games are good from a gameplay perspective. Number two, significant portion of that studio's stated goal was to inject and evolve the way stories can be told in strategy games like that. Yeah, totally. I just a bare reskin would be, I mean, I would actually still play that probably, but not what I want. But the thing that gets me hyped about Zero Company is specifically the way they have, even before it was officially announced as Zero Company, before we got the teaser trailer, the way that they were talking about wanting to utilize better storytelling in those games. I think that's going to significantly impact the like story playthrough of those games.
You know another way to get a wife?
Which will be cool. I want it.
When I met her, if it's all
I will,
the same to
if
you,
they execute it correctly, I will play through that game several times, I bet.
Flies.
Play all Star Wars games? Yeah. Not that there's many coming out nowadays, but relative to, well, I'm playing this GBA game right now. Do I have the cartridge near me? Where did I put the cartridge? Dog, relax. I'm getting the game out. Hold on. I want to say I put it away, maybe. Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that means, Prestige World. That's that might be too online for me. I can't get my Game Boy Advance case. I'm playing Star Wars New Droid Army right now. This game sucks. This game is bad. There's a lot of slop in the old Star Wars vault too, but there's some of the best games. Some of my favorite games are in the Star Wars. So it's, you know, it's Star Wars contains multitudes in the video game world. I can't think of the mic drop. I do vaguely recall Pound Cake, but because I am not as plugged into meme culture as I think you are, I'm having difficulty with recollection on where that happens in
Yes, what's on your mind?
I think it's in the bar.
You got it.
Okay. I think that's everything everybody has to say to me on the ship. And I believe if I galaxy map it.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Be a specific Boba Fett game scene. You can't say it without spoiling it, I'm sure. I'm trying to think about what game the Boba Fett scene you're thinking of is in.
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman living in one of the worst.
That's really interesting. I just watched a video of a different creator who went to go see Avatar in theaters and said that the Avengers trailer got next to no response in the theater, but the theater was actually quite loud about the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. So I think that may be the takeaway from that was that people might be more excited about that movie than the online Star Wars culture thinks they are. So interesting to hear the trivia anecdote.
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her
Star Wars
began
Connect, I have to
die as
finish
well.
playing.
She
I actually have it
she
set
worked
up
as hard as she was
off
able.
screen. It's
But
right
over
there.
time, she began to waste away.
I just reorganized my
later
office a
learned
little bit. I'm in the
that
midst
she
of
was
cleaning it,
unable
which is
to
why
give
it's such a
enough money
disaster
to
right
both
now.
of us,
But
and had to start borrowing
I have
from the
my
exchange,
beautiful Connect set up
and
over there to
that
finish that game.
cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me.
Yeah, but the
She
point of the
failed
video
us
that I
to
watched
convince
was
that I would be strong,
like
but she
Marvel
herself was
has
suffering deeply
significant
from it.
fatigue
In the
with
end, she could
movies.
go
Star
on
Wars hasn't had a
alone
movie in a really, really
and
long time.
collapsed at the cantina where she
So
worked one day.
I think there's actually less cinematic fatigue on Star Wars. Like people are done. I think in general people are kind of fed up with streaming shows, particularly when you have to watch a million of them. I think that era has sort of fallen out of the popular public eye. But I think Mando and Grogu will actually do well.
She never recovered.
I don't know if I'm gonna love it,
Nothing really
but
that I could do for her. She
I'll
left
have
me
fun
no
watching
money,
that movie,
and
guaranteed.
the doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money.
We can
she
turn
had borrowed.
Jahani to the dark side.
She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Taris. They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay,
Classic.
by force. You have no idea.
Classic mob
It was like
situation.
being bound like a beast and treated as
Somebody's got to
such.
pay that money.
It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
Mando and Grogu won't get many new fans, but the Gostra... Oh, Gosling. I don't know if that's true. I think that Mando and Grogu won't necessarily attract many new adult fans. But I think the thing that Star Wars adult fans consistently forget is that every single Star Wars media property is some kid's first Star Wars media property. And Grogu has significant child appeal. So I think that, like, in the grand scheme of it all, you probably do get a bunch of new fans out of Mando and Grogu via children, which still count.
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
That's also why I typically don't... I have some Star Wars movies that I very, very strongly dislike, but I typically don't hate on any of the Star Wars movies, because ultimately every Star Wars movie probably got some kid into Star Wars, and I think that's cool. That's a redeeming quality of every Star Wars movie, even if there are ones that I think are particularly bad.
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had
Not Clone Wars? No, man. I disagree. There were definitely still kids that liked that Clone Wars animated movie. Even if it's not good. I'm gonna hit her with the Juhani 3-dot.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity.
We love a Juhani ellipse.
Rather than become what I hated. Someday I may make it up to you. But for now,
Juhani, you're gonna make it up to me by turning to the dark side when I need it. And you'll know when. I'll be ready. Save. This should have the star map on it now. Starforge system. This planet has no entry in the Republic archives. Chat, we have made it to the end of Knights of the Old Republic. This Starforge system is the final planet. Here's what I'm going to do. I have to walk my dog, I have to eat lunch, and I would like to watch Gillinor Games, which is a YouTube series about RuneScape. I'm going to do all of those things, and I may come back tonight to just finish this game. If I don't finish this game tonight, I will endeavor to finish it tomorrow, although I am playing cards at a local card event. So that may not happen either. Worst case, Ontario, next week marks the end of Knights of the Old Republic. And that means the start of Knights of the Old Republic 2. I am also hoping that I will have at least one new Holocron Hoard video up next week, probably about Yoda stories or New Droid Army if I finish it. The only other thing I would like to plug that's brand new, and I'm gonna plug it in a actual video on the channel, but if you're in chat right now, you can get a special little preview, is I started a backlog for this project. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner, but it makes a ton of sense for what we're trying to do. So I've put in all the games that I've played over 2025 for the project, and I put in all the games that I'm actively playing right now, which is like 8. It's too many. I haven't put in all of the games that I still have yet to play, but that's coming sometime in the next day or so. I'm going to link that in chat right now so you can follow along if you so desire. I'm going to link it in both chats, both YouTube and Discord. Worth checking out if you're a backlogged enjoyer. You can go see. I've given them all kind of like relative star ratings relative to where they sit on my sliding scale. Every one of those also has a link to the actual video review. They'll only get marked as played when the video review has been released. Otherwise, they will sit in playing until I have actually made a video about them. Mostly as a reminder system for myself. Okay, that's it. I'm going to watch Gillinor Games. I'll be